All right. All right, we're gonna chop it into here, man. We're gonna chop it in here. So it's your boy Trey, but let's just talk life coaching, man. And again for the YouTube, man, I'm also on TikTok live, so y'all may see me peeking over here every now and then. But it won't be too long, man. I'm just gonna run a quick little series. And again, man, we're gonna talk about escapism. That was something that I was kind of talking about this week with a few people. And a lot of times it could be a word that I think a lot of people don't really pay attention to. They can definitely kind of appreciate the love, man. They can definitely, kind of like breeze past escapism in the sense of, you know, what people use to get past, I guess, the sadness or the hopelessness that they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? And again, that could be in any setting. It could be in a job, you know what I'm saying? A job that you don't like and you're not really liking the job, but you're staying in it, or you're not happy in a relationship. You're not happy in a marriage. You're not happy in in any type of relationship. You're not happy in a situation with your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, like any aspect of a situation where you have a level of appreciate it, bro, appreciate it, where you have a level of unhappiness. You know what I'm saying? A level of like not really feeling the situation. You're not happy. You're not content. You're miserable, and then you find some way to escape, right? So instead of dealing with you not being happy, you have decided to escape somewhere else, right? And so that can lead to alcoholism. It can lead to, you know, just any form of escapism, sex. It could lead to self-harm. You know what I'm saying? It could lead to any other escapism that can allow you to try to feel like you dealing with it, but you're really not dealing with it, right? So that's something that a lot of people, including myself, have dealt with, where you're trying to run away from something by replacing it with something that's very harmful instead of dealing with it. And so that's something I was talking about with a few people. I have a few people hit me up in the DMs about it. They hit me up about how they don't like the job, or how they don't, like this or that, or their marriage. Or I got a boy who going through it with his marriage, and things of that nature. Or he was going through it. He mended things up. But, during that time, you could be tempted to escape somewhere else instead of trying to deal with the actual issue. And again, that's the definition of escapism, trying to escape. You're trying to get away from the situation, the problem. You don't want to talk about it, instead of dealing with it. And that can be dangerous. It can be real dangerous, man. And I think that's why it's important to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the level of honesty, being honest in the aspect of, okay, I know this is not something I'm dealing with. I know this is not something that this is not a situation that I can handle, or I'm handling well right now. You know what I'm saying? Coming to terms with that, being honest with yourself with that first, and then being able to tackle the situation. You know what I'm saying? But starting with honesty with yourself, self-awareness, authenticity with yourself, and then being able to take that and attack what the situation is instead of trying to escape it is 10 times a better solution, because eventually it's going to catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you're trying to escape into will only in time fail, right? It already fell, but in time it's just going to catch up with you, and you're just going to repeat the same cycle. You're probably going to end up in a worse, deeper situation, deeper hole than you were in. So, man, I definitely encourage y'all, man, to tackle escapism. Anything that you're using to escape, confront it, identify it, be honest with yourself about it. In my perspective, you should take it to the Lord, pray about it. But it's definitely a level of being honesty in it, honesty in what it is that you may be trying to escape to, and then dealing with it, and then allowing that truth then to be resonated with resolution. Being able to then resolve that issue because you confronted it. You know what I'm saying? So escapism, man, is something that a lot of times we can definitely overlook. I think it's easy to overlook. Um, it's definitely something that's easy to overlook, and definitely something that we um, oftentimes can just, what I'm saying, not really want to face. Because it's hard to look in the mirror. It's hard to look in the mirror. It's hard to look at yourself and realize, okay, this is what I am. This is what it is. This is what the situation is. It's hard to do that. But when you do that, when you do that, there's a ton of resolve. There's a ton of healing. There's a ton of um, self confidence that comes with that, man. So again, man, it's your boy Trey. Well, let's just talk life coaching, man. I want to just spill this in with the series. I got a bunch of series that I'm trying to put out in this particular podcast. But yeah, man. Again, this is your boy. If you want any life coaching, man, hit the description below, man, and I can definitely hit you up or sign you up with a free consultation, man. We can talk about it, talk it out, man. But nonetheless, thank y'all so much. And until next time, YouTube. Peace.